In previous videos, we showed you some amazing parts of Prague, just little off the city center. But you might say, hey Mike, I'm here only for a couple of days and probably gonna be stuck in a city center. What should I do? Well, if that's your question, this video is just for you. We'll spend this beautiful morning exploring Lesser Town, an amazing part of Prague with 1,000-year-long history. Everybody knows that as a place where you can find a John Lennon's wall, the Church of St. Nicholas, but there are another amazing places that you should miss, and that's what I'm going to show you today. But first things first, to start the day on a positive note, we need to get some coffee. One cafe I absolutely love in here is called Kapan Cafe. They roast their own delicious coffee and they have pretty good convenient opening hours. So let's check this place out. Well, and our next stop is Arctic Bakery. Arctic Bakery is a bakery that was founded in spring 2018 by two guys from Iceland who wanted to introduce Czechs their sourdough bread and some sweet pastries. And that's exactly what we're heading for, because they have the single best cinnamon roll you can get in Prague, which is a true food porn. Fed and caffeinated, we're off to Kapan Island. So here we are on the Kapan Island. Now in the summertime, this area is covered up by hundreds of locals who come here just to chill out, but you can also visit a museum of modern art as well as take a look at gigantic babies. The babies are originally created in the year 2001 by David Černý, the most famous Czech modern designer, who created them originally for the Žižkov TV tower. In year 2008, they created 3 bronze copies of these babies, and nowadays they make great photo opportunity. By the way, Kapan Island provides amazing views over the river and the Charles Bridge. And our next stop is the church which is especially known to Spanish-speaking nations, the Church of Our Lady Victorious. Church of Our Lady Victorious has an interesting story. In year 1609, when Protestants in our country were given the freedom of their religion, Protestants from all around Europe gathered money to build here between year 1611 to 1613 the first Lutheran church in Prague. However, it was a success short-lived. After the Battle on the White Mountain near 1620, when the Czech Protestants have been defeated by the Catholic Habsburgs, the church has been confiscated and renamed on the Church of Our Lady Victorious. Instead of some holy relic, what happens was that the church was given a little statue of little baby Jesus, later on becoming known as Infant Jesus of Prague or Santo Niño di Praga.
If you go to the back of the church on the right side from the altar, you can find the entrance onto this staircase, which leads into a museum upstairs, where you can actually find some of the dresses for the Infant Jesus of Prague. So let's take a look.
But I think right now it's a time for a little refreshment. Now, would you believe that even around such a notoriously known site as the Charles Bridge is a place where the locals go? Let me show you one exception: Wrestle Craft Beer and Cake. Wrestle Craft Beer and Cake is a little hidden cafe hidden inside of the block, which opened about a year and a half ago as primarily a place for locals. You can look forward to tasting some of the craft beers from small breweries in our country, coffee from a roastery in Prague, and also some homemade cakes. So it makes an ideal place for a light lunch / afternoon snack. So let's check this place out. Now, we've already mentioned that David Czerny is the guy who created these gigantic babies, but he has another art piece here on the Lesser Town, right next to Franz Kafka Museum. This statue is called the Pest, and believe it or not, it has a deeper meaning. It's supposed to represent two totalitarian regimes that are like peeing on our country throughout the 20th century, communism and the Nazis. The last spot that I'm going to show you today is especially popular among the families with their kids, and it's a beautiful riverside view of the Charles Bridge. So here you can see the reason why it's so popular among the locals. Local families, especially with their kids, come here to feed the swans. They're actually so used for people that they can literally eat from your hand. So these are a few of our favorite spots here on the Lesser Town. If you want to see more of Prague, check us out on our socials, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also stay tuned for up and coming videos. Also, if you want to see Prague through the eyes of the locals, you can join us on our walks. Links to our website are down below the video. And so until next time, see ya!